We have a special guest. Outback Zack is here. Here you go. He's like kind of like Crocodile Dundee, kind of like Steve Irwin, you know, the crocodile hunter, the kind of a combination.
Only better.
Only better. And he's here. Get to meet him coming up in just a minute.
His name is Outback Zack. This summer, straight from the Outback, wildlife specialist Zack Hart, aka Outback Zack.
Hey boys and girls, ladies and gents, nanas and papas, Outback Zack here. I spend all my time with wild animals. It's because I love them. So much so that if it wasn't for my human film crew, I would have no idea who you are. Now check out their fancy little forepaws. These guys are the only species of otter to catch prey with their paws. They're partially webbed to help with swimming, but have cute little rubbery human-like fingers. Wait till you see them juggle. And on the ends are tiny little vestigial claws. Well, what does vestigial mean, Dr. Doolittle? Oh, geez, thanks for asking. Vestigial means their ancestors may have used claws at some time. But these guys here, my friends, have evolved not to need them anymore. Kind of like us and our appendix. Or some canine breeds and their dew claws. And they love bubbles. Oh, they're so therapeutic animal beings, they really are.
We're going through the jungles of northern New Guinea. And you have to walk very carefully.
Question. What's hairy, has strong curved claws, can climb trees, and is known to hibernate? Black bears, Ursus americanus. And no, I did not make that up. Place way up in the San Bernardino Mountains of California, called Wild Haven Ranch, a sanctuary for rehabilitated exotic species. Now this is Little Bear, ain't she precious? Little Bear is one of 4 female black bears that live here. Now she started her life out in the wilderness, her natural home, as a normal, bubbly, bouncing baby bear. And as it is to all bear cubs, their mum is their everything. But one day, when Little Bear was just 3 months old, something happened. This is the red kangaroo, Macropus rufus, and he's more interested in my boots than in the carrot, because he's thinking, I'm not a rabbit. These are Russian tortoises. Testurohosfeldi is their scientific name, and they are gorgeous. Dobrovicha. Oh, and he loves the cantaloupe. And they love cactus. Let's see what it's like. It's actually not bad. Only here on the Food Channel.
G'day, sports. My name's Barry the Kangaroo. You can call me Bazza. And have I got a ripper idea for you, my fine feathered friends? Now, I see you 2 woodpeckers have a flying problem, which would make it hard to catch those tasty flying bugs up there that I see you eyeing off. So, here's the deal, peckerheads. I'll use my superior jumping abilities and snatch those bugs out of the air for your supper. And all you have to do is get those little pesky buggers out of my fur before I chew my own tail off.
G'day and welcome to the all-new
Outback Zack!
Endangered Species
Webisode Series!
Whoa, danger? Nah, she says she just wants to show you how tall she is. But if you come across a black bear and they stand up like us bipedal animals, it's not a display of threat, as you see in TV and movies, and they aren't about to chase you down and use their hook claws to turn you into a blood sprinkler. Sorry, they're actually standing up to get more information. These are 6-banded armadillos, Euphratus succinctus, and check out the armor on that. Oh, not my boots! Not my boots! Here we go. Oh, geez, that was my finger. Hang on, no, that's my finger. There we go. Thank you. And they love banana. You'd think they were a monkey. Now, I would naturally like to see the primitive and tragic act of hunting come to an end.
It's violent, unethical, and unnecessary for an advanced species like us to go and end the only life one of these individuals will ever have. Imagine if it was one of your family. All species have the right to exist. So let's strive to be better human beings. And we can start by removing these beautiful black bears from the hunter's game species list. They shouldn't be there. And let's keep these mums and cubs together.
Come meet me, an amazing species, right here on Bid Chat.
Earth. A beautiful planet. And home to millions of species. Animals and plants working in unison and perfect harmony. But something went wrong. These fragile living things began to disappear because another species of the humankind came to inhabit planet Earth. And some of them simply did not understand the importance of the animal and plant world. Earth species cried out for help, but not all were listening. The world became sick, and animals and plants began disappearing in ever greater numbers. But someone from down under heard their cries and understood their plea for help. His name is Outback Zack. This summer, straight from the Outback, wildlife specialist Zack Hart, aka Outback Zack, comes to America to educate people of all ages on the importance of all living things.